for your haters. I don't know about you, but I thank God for my haters, because the truth is, if it wasn't for my haters, there would be no justified by faith. Can I get a witness? If it wasn't for your haters, you may not be as strong as you are today. If it was not for your haters, you may not be sitting where you sitting today. If it wasn't for your haters, then some of you would not be right where you are right now. When they said that you wouldn't, you were determined to show them that you would. And when they said that you can't, that just motivated you to prove that you could. And when they tried to stop you by doing bad, the Lord stepped in and worked it out for your good. You got to thank God for your haters. I don't care what weapon they might form. The Bible says no weapon is formed against you shall be able to prosper. Somebody says, but Pastor, it hurts when they talk about me. I know that it might hurt sometimes. And I know that the work can get hard sometimes. But you got to do what they did in verses 4 and 5. They went in prayer. Do you hear what I'm saying? They went in prayer. They got in touch with God. See, sometimes you got to pray your way through. You got to learn to call on the name of the Lord. Don't come down to the devil's level by cussing and fussing and arguing back and fighting. But you got to have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about your trouble. He will hear your faintest cry, and he will answer by and by. They tell me, Jesse, that just a little talk with Jesus makes it right. And while you're praying, you gotta be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your labor is not in vain. What are you saying, Pastor? I'm saying you gotta shake those haters off. You ain't gotta pay attention to what they saying. Just because they call you by that name don't mean you gotta answer to that name. Do you hear what I'm saying? See, when I stop doing what I'm doing to fuss and fight with you, the work does not get done. When I stop doing what I'm doing to fuss and fight with my wife's friends about meddling in my marriage, the work on my marriage is not getting done. When I'm running around trying to perpetrate to be something that I'm not, I want to look like so-and-so because he drives this and he got fat pockets and I'm perpetrating. No wonder I'm going to stay broke, because there ain't no future in your front. Look at somebody tell them, ain't no future in it, ain't no future in it. You got to shake your haters off. Like Jesus did when they marched him up Calvary Mountain. They lied on him. Walk with me, walker, but he shook it off. They spit on him, but he shook it off. They hung him with the transgressors, but he shook it off. He died on that cross, and they laid him in a bar tomb and stayed there all night Friday night and all day Saturday and all night Saturday night. But early Sunday morning, he shook it off. Do you hear what I'm saying? He shook it off. God was glorified. The church was edified. And the devil was horrified. Look at somebody and tell them I'm shaking it off. They can talk about me, but I'm shaking it off. They can throw bricks at me, but I'm shaking it off. They can knock me down, but I'm gonna shake it off. But my God will fight for me. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I'm shaking it off. So do what you will, but I'll shake it off. But if God be for